Tuesday night. This evening we've heard from The Sound of Salesmen, Jack Cyanide, Purple Organ, Preston Spurlock, Pine Lone Empire, Elizabeth Devlin, Ray Brown, and now, closing out the night, the first night of the Anti-Folk Fest, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Elastic No-No Man.
Me and the lady's been talking about the situation that's been developing between you and Hank, and it's none of our business. We don't mean to be nosy, but frankly, dear girl, we think it stank. And first off, we think that you're real dear. And secondly, we know that Hank's a real jerk. But third and most importantly, the thing we must make real clear is that making out at work don't work. Oh, look at you with those copy room eyes, but you're not the first one who's tried to hypnotize. And sure, he's decent looking, his shoulders are broad, but you need fancy packaging when you're a big fat fraud. And I just want to say I think you're real dear. I know for a fact that Hank's a real jerk. But third and most importantly, the thing I must make real clear is that making out at work don't work. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. In situations like these, sure, you get swept off your feet and you get dropped on your knees, and you can ignore me, pretend you don't give a damn. But last night I was Hank's woman, and now I don't know what I am. And I just want to say I think you're real dear. I know for a fact that Hank's a real jerk. But third and most importantly, the thing I must make real clear is that making out at work don't work. This is a song by my friend Thomas Patrick McGuire. Promise me you'll be alright. Promise me you'll be alright. With holes in your clothes too worn to be sewn. Promise me you'll be alright. You look like you're running low, like a view from sunglasses of a rainbow. Promise me you'll be alright. Promise me you'll be alright. They walked all over you and you didn't have a clue. Promise me you'll be alright. You look like you're running low. You're saying too much but you tiptoe. Promise me you'll be alright. Promise me you'll be alright. You had a job to do, now it's not a job on you. Promise me you'll be alright. Look like you're running low. Sing along to nothing that stitches can't sew. Promise me you'll be alright. Promise me you'll be alright. Tonight. Promise me you'll be alright. Promise me you'll be alright. With holes in your clothes too worn to be sewn. Promise me you'll be alright. You look like you're running low. You're saying too much much, but you tiptoe. Promise me you'll be alright. 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 As I said, that was a song by my friend Thomas Patch McGuire. He wrote it, but I recorded it on this CD over here called Black No-Nos. Yeah. All the CDs that are sitting here are free. They're not bad. They're just somehow free. If you don't have any of these CDs and you'd like them now, that's fine. Come up and get them. If you want them later, if you hear music that you like and you want them later, come get them then. I remember once I was in a museum and there was a piece that was just a bunch of candy spread on the floor, and the concept of the piece is just that you see people take the candy and then they put more candy there. So this is kind of like that, but with really great CDs.
I don't know, really great.
This is a song I wrote. They say she's gonna spoil her grandkids, but she don't believe it, what her grandma's for anyway. And they say she's gotta teach them moderation, or else those little brats will just expect they can get their own way. But she smiles as she orders another scoop to rouse and rile her little troops with 5 plastic spoons and Sundays on a Sunday afternoon. They say she's gonna make them diabetic, but you must be a heretic to talk about grandma that way. She knows they won't be young forever. They will get old and clever and forget about these foolish ways. But she knows there'll be time for foods that are green, maybe in their late teens. But until then this will do, Sundays on a Sunday afternoon. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na And she says she ain't gonna die tomorrow, so don't you feel no sorrow for grandma, no way, no how. But she says she's just like everyone. She should have had more fun, and she's making up for that right now. taste. Cheese fries make no sense. That's why I give them as Christmas presents. Cheese fries, they don't smoke. 'Cause that's bad for you, it ain't no joke. And I know that they taste like dung, but that's half of the point of them. The other half is heart attacks. They're one of God's perfect snacks. This is the end of the song. And I've made this non-joke before, but this song is kind of the end result of the last two songs. The shame about man boobs is that there's no word allegedly than the penis size. 'Cause you wouldn't be ashamed of man boobs if the middle ladies think you had a python between your thighs. The shame about man boobs, the shame about men boobs, the shame about man boobs is that they're always there whenever you look down. The shame about man boobs is that you can't move away, just leave them in another town. 'Cause they're always there waiting when you get where you're going. They're always there waiting when you get where you're going. And I remember when I was just a boy, I was told by a friend of my dad. He said, son, when you get yourself an old lady, just make sure she's got bigger jugs than you have. True story. The shame about man boobs is that no one believes that your pecs are just really built. The shame about man boobs is that they're more ridiculous than a wiener dog in a kilt. There's no Scottish dachshunds, so don't dress them that way. There's no Scottish dachshunds, so don't dress them that way. The shame about man boobs is the way they tend to hop and bop and swing. Shame about man boobs that despite all their weight, they can't feed that growing thing. Sure, some folks have tried it, but I wouldn't want to drink that. Sure, some folks have tried it, but I wouldn't want to drink that. And you can get embarrassed to take your shirt off when it's hot. They get peevish about your cleavage. Oh, and folks start to hear about the chest flash that you got. Oh. So I will not be ashamed of man boobs, and I will fill my flesh with a heaping dose of pride. 'Cause when you see me, you may just see man boobs, but I'm not just a pair of tits, and I will not be objectified.